Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's been about 3 months since the last time I uploaded a video, and the reason being is absolutely nothing. I just did not cover one of the 50 rapes that occurred, I guess, so yeah. But I'll tell you one thing I didn't cover that I wish I did cover at the time, which is today's topic, just a robot. Now, this clanker has been getting away with being gay for just far too long now, and today I'm going to take him down a peg because no one, and I mean no one, has done that yet. But before we get into that, I'd just like to ask that if you do enjoy today's video, to both like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Anyway, back to just a gooner, I guess.
Say nigger. Working ass nigger.
Okay. Let's give a bit of context first. So this Just a Robot guy is a commentary YouTuber, or at least he was for a time. He started out by making Lego stop motion videos. He then moved on to DeviantArt after watching a I Hate Everything video, which then inspired him to create a PNG tuber channel. But this time, he used a stupid robot voice changer as his gimmick.
I decided to reveal my true colors. I, just a robot, am in fact black.
He continued on getting in and out of controversy, mainly with art tards, slowly but surely growing his channel, while also keeping the dumb clanker voice, until one day someone told him, "Hey, quit doing the robot voice, it's gay," to which he stopped. Sort of. He would upload the main video without the voice, but then in the description he would have a link to the same video with an edit that had the robot voice, which no one watched. I mean, look at the view difference between this is the video which is normal, and this is the view difference between the... Sorry, I'm retarded. And these are the views for the video with the robot voice. No one cared. Anyway, his channel growth continued while his video quality flatlined. He never really improved his style, and when he did, it was very slow. Some gems from this time period, which I just have to mention, really, is his incredible outro.
My eyes have seen the glory of the cleansing of YouTube, debunking SJWs and feminazis too. We criticize reactionists in hopes they get the boot. Just the robot marches on.
Now, some of you might recognize this hymn if you've ever watched the movie American History X. It's the fat guy in the van. It's the fucking guy in the van.
My eyes have seen the glory of the trampling at the zoo. We've washed ourselves in niggers' blood and all the mongrels too. We're taking down the Zog machine, Jew by Jew by Jew. The white man marches on.
As you can see, Mecha Hitler here was ahead of his time, really. If Just a Robot continued on this path, he may have well been a very loyal grouper, really. But alas, here's a clip of him talking about Jews in 9/11.
A lot of the people who worked directly under Larry Fink were Jewish, up to the point that a lot of people who worked in the company called his desk, quote, Little Israel. And this is why some people have accused me of asking the Jewish question.
Maybe this guy's not so bad. He's just like a highly autistic man with a bit of edge to him, and slightly J-pilled, I guess. What's all the commotion about?
Motherfucking Newports, nigga. Give me this. Hey yo, what the?
Okay, now before I get into the main stuff, I just want to share some of my favorite Just a Robot moments that will be important for later on. I've dubbed these moments as Jar's autistic clips. So the first clip we have here, I've labeled as explaining the obvious.
Like playing one of your video games without the stick of happiness.
Do you mean the joystick?
I can't believe they let that get past the censors. For those of you who don't get the joke, the joystick is a metaphor for penis.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Next up, we have Jar's oversharing problem.
Now, Yandere Simulator is a game where you play as a yandere. A yandere is someone who's obsessively in love with someone, and they'll do anything for their affection, maybe even killing. As someone who's dated a yandere before, let me tell you, it's absolutely terrible. She wanted us to have an open relationship, but she also didn't want me talking with other girls. It's pretty hard to have an open relationship when I can't talk with anyone else. It's a bit bizarre. Oh, and no, this person isn't Serpent Mythos.
Okay, first off, this isn't true. If this fucking guy has had a girlfriend, I'm killing myself. But even if it is true, why would you share a story in which you were made the cuck? Is this just how Anissa talks to iDubbbz? Anyway, last but not least, Just a Gooner's badly disguised fetish.
I mean, if my avatar had massive tits in an hourglass shape,
There would be porn of my avatar for days! In fact, now that I think about it, I might go to the shop and get a few, upgrades for my body.
Fucking quiz!
Okay, so with all that now shown, you can see that these right here are the 3 personality traits that may lead this man into his own demise. Explaining the obvious, oversharing, and just straight up goon bait. Now, you have to remember all these for later because it is very important. Okay, now we can finally talk about the main subject and the reason that everyone knows about this fucking guy. Meet Synnibear, a My Little Pony animation YouTuber who frequently animated gore and labeled it 13+, so not a good start here. She, and yes I said she, is a deeply troubled individual as seen through her content. Not only degenerate furry shit, but videos of her OC being gored, murdered, fucking raped, all sorts of just fucked up, retarded shit was what her content was, all packaged in an animation. And so when a Google document dropped claiming that Synni was sending sexual messages to people as young as 13, posting not safe for work gore of her OC in discords and group chats with children, and talking about being horny in a church to a 15-year-old boy, nobody was shocked. She also sent a comic to a minor which includes, and I quote, Nightmare Sans being raped by a character by the name of Boy for being a pedophile. Yes, that was a real sentence I just said. All of this was a very condensed version of 3 separate Google documents, all over 100 pages, containing pages on top of pages of Discord logs and porn. All of this accumulated in Synnibear's roommate recording a video in the room next to Synni called My Roommate Groomed a 14-Year-Old Help, where she accused Synni of groping her in weird ways and then started a GoFundMe to move out. Synni then uploaded a video admitting to the grooming. Case closed. Adult sends porn to minors, both directly and in a Discord labeled 13+. But Just a Robot was researching the topic and felt something wasn't right. Just like in the Pyrocynical case, maybe Synni was innocent, except in the Pyro case, he wasn't, and he is still widely accepted. Fuck Pyro, that
you
fucking loser. Synni already admitted to the crime. Isn't that suspicious? I mean, what kind of pedophile just gives up without a fight? Something isn't adding up here. Originally, Jar's video on the subject was critical of Synni, but something changed, and he decided to reach out to her for an interview. And in this interview, Jar shows such advanced levels of autism that listening to it made me cringe all the way through. And so now, I'm gonna make you guys suffer through the same pain I had to do while listening to this fucking interview for the first time.
If I was going to groom someone, I don't know. I would probably groom someone who was, the gender I was attracted to and not the gender I was attracted to, because, you were talking, as far as I'm aware, Synni is a female, correct?
Yes.
I'm female, yes.
No, sorry. Enno is a female, correct? I got the names mixed up.
Enno is AFAB, yeah.
1 minute. What the fuck is an AFAB? Let me Google this. AFAB is an acronym that stands for Assigned Female at Birth. Alright, could you just said normal?
AFAB, okay. So, yeah, have you ever dated a woman?
When I was 14.
Of course you did.
The fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? And that fucking pause as well, my god.
Okay, what you did was bad. Very bad. If you better thank your vagina. If you had a pee-pee, you would be, oh man, it would not be good for you if you had a pee-pee.
Aw, man.
He's so autistic. He's so autistic. Thank God you have a vagina. Like, that makes a difference. I mean, I get the sentiment, I guess, because she's not as a well-known pedophile as Mini Lad or EDP or one of the other 50 million YouTube predators that are out there, because it's a chick. That sort of thinking is wrong, obviously. It should obviously be just as bad to anyone else that is a male that was in a similar situation where they was then sending porn and talking to children inappropriately. But he just makes it so uncomfortable. Like, how do you get into an interview with a pedophile, and somehow during the course of the interview, you come across as the creep. How? Okay, so Just a Robot drops his video defending Synni, and everyone shits on him for it, but the full story is a bit deeper than that. Just before he dropped his video on Synni, he shared this video unlisted on his channel to a few people for them to review. According to Just a Robot, he had created multiple versions of said video, with the first one being more critical of Synni herself. The second one was more of a defense, because he was just fresh off of the interview he had had with her, and the third one was going to be after he had interviewed Synni's roommate, Jack, or the, I don't know, the transgender, I don't know. And it was going to be, I guess, more critical video with all of the facts put together. But on the second draft of the video, he had shared it around for people to review and see which parts are bad, which parts are good. He had shared it out to too many fucking people that he did not trust, and one of these people had shared it out to another person by the name of Kumo. Now, Kumo had a thing for Synni. He was in DMs with Synni, and he was calling her sweetheart and a myriad of other things. He clearly had a thing for this person, and he was one of the #1 Synni defenders. Now, Kumo and Just a Robot, I guess, did not like each other, and Kumo saw this as an opportunity to fuck over Just a Robot by making him the fall guy, by uploading his video before it was finished to kind of fuck Just a Robot over. Now, all of this, what I just said, is what Just a Robot's defense of himself is, so you can do with that information as you will. But the video was released by Just a Robot. The actual video was dropped on Just a Robot's channel after the video itself was leaked, and so in Just a Robot's mind, he thought, well, it's already out there, might as well upload it, and the video was god-awful. Everyone was shitting on Just a Robot for this video. He'd actually sent the video to the streamer ChudLogic to review, to which he said it was, terrible. So in the middle of everyone shitting on Just a Robot, Chud asked him to come onto his stream. Now, one of the first things that Chud reveals on the stream is that he actually has all of his messages between Just a Robot and Synni. Just a Robot panics. I mean, sort of. The DMs are bad, but when Chud alludes to having something of jars without being very specific, he kind of expects a lot worse than the Synni DMs to be what he reveals. Makes you think.
I hold all the keys. I hold all the cards. And I have another thing to put to you. Now, before I do that, is there anything that you wish to admit to me before I do this?
I'm trying to think here. Didn't expect you to ask that. Admit. Well, in past videos, I've said very sus stuff that people have taken the very wrong way, and I have been friends with people who've gotten exposed and, you know, cut them off.
Okay.
There's a lot I've done, and I just ask, what is it? What is it? And just ask what it is, because you know what? Maybe there is something, and I just want to rip the band-aid off.
Mr. Robots, your logs with Synnibear were leaked to me an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
Upon reading said DMs, Chud asked Jar straight up, do you have some sort of weird crush on Synni?
I have a girlfriend. I have no sexual interest in Synni at all.
But you do, okay, actually, let's say that. Sorry, go on.
No, actually, I want to take... No. Okay. Maybe I do have sexual interest in Synni. I mean, I'm a straight guy, come on. So I'm going to walk back on that, but I have a girlfriend. I'm not... What part of the logs would you like to go over with me?
Okay. So thank you for being honest there. Okay, I appreciate that. Makes my job a lot easier.
And guys, just to clarify, no, Just a Robot has not seen this woman. He's only ever heard her voice and seen the allegations made towards her. Now, he had to clarify on the same stream that no, he was in fact not beating his dick to Synni's voice.
Okay,
these are like specific. It's not just a general. I like women because I'm straight.
I see what you're getting at now. I was not choking my chicken to her voice or anything like that.
I'm not. I wasn't even. I was not even suggesting that. I was not even implying that.
Now, a bit of context for the dick beating allegations. Just a Robot had a thing in these DMs that was leaked, which was him having a sleep call. So he had essentially called her so he could fall asleep, which is weird. Now, again, Just a Robot's defense of this is that he does this with everyone. He does this with dudes. He does this with chicks. Does it with his own fucking girlfriend, but he essentially just said that it was not because it was Synni and he did not like Synni, it was just because he did this with everyone and he was just doing, which again is also inappropriate because this is a person you are interviewing to make a video on because they have allegations of them being inappropriate with children. Now, some of these DMs also included stuff like sexual jokes and going way too easy with a person who has 3 Google documents made against her, accusing her of being a nonce. She'd also admitted by this point that she had in fact groomed these people. Now, again, a lot of these messages can be chucked up to him being highly fucking autistic, and I'm not gonna just flat out say in this video, guys, Just a Robot was trying to shag a pedophile, as much as that sounds funny, okay? I do not legitimately think that Just a Robot was trying to get with this person. I just think he was just being a bit inappropriate with someone that he was meant to be interviewing for a video, you know, that he was making. So the conclusion to this drama, flat out, without any of his retarded responses or anything like that, is Just a Robot made a video defending someone who has definitive allegations made towards them of them being a creep, a weirdo around kids. Now, he didn't do 100% research, and it was a massive fuck up on his part. The funny part of his drama is saying that he wants to sleep with the pedophile. He did not, okay? And this is just my personal opinion. I do not think that Just a Robot had a crush on this person. I just think he's a highly autistic, retarded person, and kind of all backfired at his face once this all got leaked. Again, it's funny to just go, he tried rizzing up the pedophile, but it's not exactly factual if you look at the whole thing. Again, this is not me defending Just a Robot. This is me just simply pointing out that the drama around him, the reason he should be ousted from making more of these videos in the future, is that he's really shit at researching. He went way too easy on this person. At some points, like, he might have let his dick think more than his brain, and having his dick think before his brain while making a video where you're meant to be criticizing this person for really fucked up allegations is not good. And this person should not be making any more, I guess, drama commentary videos in the future, because not exactly the best, most reliable source for this kind of information. Now, Just a Robot has just, and I mean just, released a second response video, which I will be going over in a second video. So just for now, this is my Just a Robot coverage. This is my video shitting on Just a Robot for being gay, but I will be going over his second response video because it is filled with a large amount of radioactive autism. So look out for that, I guess. Anyway, like and subscribe or something. Yeah, that's how I end these videos normally, right?